Pop music is a canvas of simplicity and complexity. It thrives on rhythm, melody, and lyrics that resonate deeply, yet its charm lies in its accessibility, a reflection of the human experience. Within these familiar patterns of sound lies a deeper philosophical resonance, connecting us to timeless questions of existence, beauty, and connection. The interplay between pop music and philosophy reveals a profound symmetry. Both seek to understand and express the human condition. Philosophy uses reason and reflection, while pop music speaks through sound and emotion. Together, they offer a glimpse into life's intricate dance, a dance of rhythm and meaning. Both mediums explore what it means to be human. Philosophy probes through questions, while pop music reaches into the depths of feeling. At first glance, pop music seems ephemeral, tied to fleeting trends and commercial appeal. Yet within its simplicity lies its power. When explored thoughtfully, pop music becomes a mirror, reflecting universal truths about identity, joy, resilience, and love. Let us now follow the threads that connect the components of pop music, its rhythm, melody, lyrics, repetition, and accessibility to philosophical ideas. Each aspect reveals not only something about music, but also about life itself. The foundation of pop music is rhythm. Its steady beats mimic the natural pulses of life, the heartbeat, the breath, the ticking of time. Rhythm is predictable yet dynamic, a balance of stability and movement. In philosophy, rhythm aligns with Heraclitus's notion of flux, the idea that everything is in constant change. To Heraclitus, life is like a flowing river, ever shifting yet recognizable. Rhythm, with its repeating patterns, captures this duality. Each beat is familiar, yet no two moments are ever truly the same. The flow of rhythm mirrors the way life carries us forward, even as we find comfort in its repetitions. The discipline of phenomenology adds another layer of meaning. Philosophers like Edmund Husserl explored how time is experienced, not as an abstract concept, but as a lived reality. In rhythm, we feel time's presence, not in seconds ticking on a clock, but as a pulse that grounds us in the present. The beat of a pop song echoes the cyclical nature of time, creating a sense of connection to the here and now. The predictability of rhythm is comforting, yet its energy propels us forward. It embodies the paradox of life, constant change within a steady framework. Rhythm is not merely the backdrop of existence, it is its essence. If rhythm is the heartbeat of pop music, melody is its soul. A melody rises and falls, creating tension and release, echoing the emotional landscape of human experience. It speaks to something universal, transcending language and culture. The philosopher Plato considered music a reflection of the harmony of the soul. He believed the human psyche was composed of reason, spirit, and appetite, and music could align these elements, bringing inner balance. A beautiful melody can calm an anxious mind or uplift a weary spirit, offering a glimpse of the unity Plato described. Kant, in his philosophy of aesthetics, explored the idea of beauty as a bridge to the sublime. Music, particularly melody, allows for an encounter with the ineffable. It stirs something deep within, a resonance that words alone cannot capture. When a melody soars, it takes us with it, reminding us of life's possibilities and the beauty that exists even in fleeting moments. The simplicity of a melody carries profound depth, revealing how emotion and beauty intertwine. Like the arc of a melody, life itself is filled with peaks and valleys, moments of tension and resolution. Each note reminds us of the transient yet precious nature of existence. Pop music often pairs its melodies with lyrics, weaving stories that reflect universal themes. These stories are often straightforward, yet they carry layers of meaning. They capture love, loss, hope, and resilience in ways that feel both personal and collective. Existentialist philosophy sees life as a narrative we create. Jean-Paul Sartre emphasized that humans are condemned to freedom. We must choose, and through our choices, we craft the story of our lives. Pop lyrics, with their vivid imagery and emotional honesty, reflect this process of meaning-making. Each lyric is a small act of storytelling, a way of shaping experience into something comprehensible. Paul Ricoeur's concept of narrative identity builds on this idea, suggesting that we understand ourselves through the stories we tell. Lyrics, much like our own narratives, distill complex emotions and experiences into something tangible and memorable. When a pop song tells a story of heartbreak or triumph, it connects with listeners on a deeply human level, inviting them to see their own experiences reflected in the music. Through its words, pop music invites reflection on the shared threads of human existence. Every story told in a song mirrors the larger narrative of life, a reminder that we are all, in some way, storytellers. Repetition is a hallmark of pop music, from the chorus that anchors a song to the recurring beats that make it memorable. This predictability creates a sense of comfort, offering familiarity in an ever-changing world. The philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche posed the idea of eternal recurrence, the notion that we might live each moment again and again, infinitely. Would this repetition bring despair, or could it lead to joy? Pop music, with its repeating patterns, invites us to find beauty in what is constant, to embrace the cyclical nature of experience. Repetition is also central to Aristotle's concept of habit. Virtues, he argued, are cultivated through repeated actions. Similarly, the repeated refrains of a song create emotional resonance, embedding meaning through persistence. Each repetition deepens the listener's connection to the music, creating a sense of belonging and familiarity. Far from being monotonous, repetition becomes a source of stability and meaning, both in music and in life. It is a reminder that beauty often lies in the familiar, in the patterns that anchor us amid life's uncertainties. Accessibility is one of pop music's most defining and often underestimated traits. Its melodies are catchy, its rhythms familiar, and its lyrics relatable. While this simplicity may make pop music appear lightweight, it is, paradoxically, where its depth lies. The ability to communicate profound emotions and universal truths through a straightforward medium is a hallmark of artistic skill and philosophical insight. At its core, pop music's simplicity creates a bridge that connects people across cultures, languages, and backgrounds. It strips down complex ideas and emotions to their essence, presenting them in forms that resonate widely. A simple refrain or an accessible lyric can evoke a spectrum of feelings, transcending barriers of experience. The philosophical principle of Occam's razor, attributed to William of Ockham, suggests that the simplest solution to a problem is often the correct one. This principle applies not only to logical reasoning, but also to the artistry of pop music. A pop song doesn't need intricate arrangements or convoluted lyrics to be impactful. Instead, its power lies in saying more with less, using repetition, accessible language, and familiar harmonies to convey meaning. Pop music thrives on a balance of tradition and innovation. It often builds on familiar structures, introducing new ideas that keep the genre dynamic and fresh. Hegel's dialectics reflect this process. His theory of progress involves a cycle of thesis, antithesis, and synthesis, an idea, its opposition, and their resolution into something new. Pop music mirrors this evolution, blending old and new to create something original. This interplay of continuity and change is a reminder of life's evolving nature. Growth is born from tradition, and new ideas emerge when boundaries are tested. Pop music's greatest strength lies in its ability to connect. It brings people together, creating shared experiences that transcend individual differences. Whether through a communal concert or a quiet moment listening with a loved one, music fosters connection. Ubuntu, a philosophy rooted in African traditions, emphasizes interdependence with the idea that I am because we are. Pop music embodies this spirit, uniting individuals through shared emotions and experiences. Music, especially pop, facilitates moments of genuine connection, bridging gaps between people and cultures. Pop music reflects life's many dimensions. Its rhythm mirrors the pulse of existence, its melody captures the arc of emotion, and its lyrics tell the stories that define us. Through repetition, it brings comfort. Through simplicity, it reveals depth. Its innovation and accessibility remind us of the balance between continuity and change. Life, like music, is a composition, a blend of chaos and harmony, tradition and innovation, the personal and the universal. Pop music reminds us of this balance, offering a lens through which to view our own existence. As the sounds fade into silence, let these reflections linger like the echoes of a favorite song. In the rhythm of your breath, the melody of your thoughts, and the stories you tell, may you find harmony and peace.